Okay, welcome back. We're looking at subtraction of mixed fractions. We're moving on to a question which I've chosen, okay, deliberately, which if you use the technique that we've just been learning in the previous videos, where we minus the whole numbers first, minus the fractions, and then combine together. I'm going to show you one of the limitations of that method and how you overcome the limitation. So, using the same technique that we've learned in addition, we get the whole number part, which is here. So we say 9 take away 4. 9 take away 4, the answer will be for that one is 5. The next we're left with 3 eighths, and we have to minus from that 2 thirds. So we minus the whole numbers first, now we're going to minus the fractions. Same technique as addition, same idea. Now, we've got to make the bottom number, we've got to make the fractions equivalent. So, if I want to make the equivalent, Layla, what do I do to 8? Can 8 become a 3? Can the 3 become an 8? No. So we have to multiply each denominator by the other denominator. So 8 gets multiplied by, and 3 gets multiplied by, and what you do to the bottom, we do to the top. What we do to the bottom, we do to the top. Okay. So that gives us what? 9 over 24. Minus
16 over 24.
Okay, yeah, this is what I want to show you something now. Okay, now. So 9 take away, so we've got now here 9 take away 16 over 24. Now, what's 9 minus 16 over 24?
So minus the negative.
Go on then, give it to me then.
Negative 7.
Yeah. Negative
7
over 24. And what do we have in the first place? We had a 5. So let's just start again over here on this side. 5 minus 7 over 24. So the method's not wrong. We can use the addition method, but yeah, sometimes you can end up with a negative number because the first fraction is too small. It's all about how you deal with this now. How did we do 5 take away 7 over 24? Okay, anybody got any ideas on how we would actually work it out? You just mentally even, how would we think about working this out? Go on, Mr. Ali.
Would you do 20? Would you start off with
Okay, now in this particular question here, 5 minus 7 over 24, we have to think of it like this. Now, if you were to consider fractions that were 20, had 24s in them, how many 24s make 1? If you divide a cake into 24 pieces, how many pieces do you have? 24. So 24 24ths makes 1 whole. Okay? Now, so why don't we just do something a bit here? We say, okay, 5 is made up of what? 4 and 1. Is that right so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, can we say that this 1 here is the same as?
No.
Of course it is.
Because it is a whole.
Yeah. So it's 4 add 24 24ths minus 7 over 24. Now, can we do the question now?
Yes.
Yes, we can do the question now. Because now we've converted one of the numbers from 5 into 24ths. So, Mr. Fahmy, right, what would we do now? So, 24 24ths minus 7 over 24 will give us? So what did we do then? So we converted the 5, we took 1 out from the 5 and converted into 24ths.
4 plus 1 take away minus no.
Yeah, 4 plus 1, the 1 gets replaced with that.
17.
Okay, just a quick correction, folks. Well spotted by a student. Right, let's get rid of this. This should be here. It hasn't affected the actual answer so far. We're going to correct it now straight away. And that number there should have been copied down as 24, not 27. But it hasn't affected the answer so far. So a little correction there, folks. Right. So 4 add 1. So that 1 gets replaced by 24 24ths minus 7 of 24. That gives us that. And that's done. Okay, that's the second. That's one way of doing it. Yeah, that's using the adding technique. So it can get a little bit longer. So it would be better to do this question using the top heavy technique. So you have to look sometimes the first fraction is small and the second fraction looks bigger.
Is that the top heavy method?
No. This is the using the adding method. So you take away the whole numbers, take away the fraction numbers, but here you come up with a minus in there. So a whole number minus a fraction. Just trying to show you how we could deal with that. So this method becomes quite long. Okay, now we can do this question again, and we're going to use the top heavy method. So let's do that now. Right, okay, if you're going to work out this particular fraction, now, so we're looking at the top heavy method. So how do we do that? Where do we start? We start at the, okay, some of you need to go sleep on time, so you're not yawning in the lesson. Okay. Yeah. So, method. Top heavy method, we start at the bottom, times and add. 8 times by 9 is?
72.
72 add 3 is? 72 add 3 is?
75. 75.
Okay, 3 times by 4 is? 12 add 2 is?
14.
Okay, now, what method do we do now, Khadija? What do we do next? We have to make the fractions equivalent. Not equal, equivalent, which means the bottom numbers must be the same. So, can we make 8 into a 3?
Yeah, no.
Can we make 3 into an 8?
No.
Okay. If you can't make one number into the other number, what do you do then?
You have to times the 8 times by 3, then 75 times by 3, and
No, 8 times by 3 first one, and then 3 times by?
8.
So you multiply each denominator by the other denominator. And whatever you do to the bottom, you do to the
Top.
so, right. Okay, so we have 3 times by 75.
225.
Okay, that's 3 times by 70 is 210, plus another 15 is 225. Oops, quickly, whoa, bottom number shouldn't be 8 anymore. Bottom number should be 24. Quickly spotted there by myself. Okay, 14 times by 8 is same as saying 80 add 32. 112. Okay. What's 225 minus 112? 225 minus 112 will give us
113.
Yeah.
113 divided by
By 24 will be
24. How many 24s go into 113? 4. How many left over? 4 times by 24 will give you 80 plus 16 is 96.
23.
96, so that's 4 added 13, that'll give you minus 17.
Oh.
Yeah?
Okay.
So did we get the same answer we just done?
Yep.
Same answer we just got previously. Check it.
No.
Okay, students have just checked the method. This gives exactly the same answer as before. So you see this method is a bit shorter. Yeah? In taking it away. If we got to deal with slightly bigger numbers, it's got to be a bit more kind of like clued on and change the top heavy answer back into mixed. Okay, I'll give you a chance to copy it down. Just going to stop the video here.